Anyone got a smoke?
Hello, I'm Joshua, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Where we left off, I actually don't remember. I just know we're investigating a crime. So for the task, because yeah, I accidentally unlocked this before stream. Like all I did was go to the computer, and it told me to investigate the warehouse logs. So we'll go there first. If I know how to get there. Yeah, it's not active. It's gonna take a while until we actually play the end game because I'm exploring both DLCs and this is the first DLC. And I haven't even finished this one yet. I don't think I'll finish this DLC this stream. I'll probably end up finishing it like later, I guess. But yeah. Also, let me just move myself a little. Like I said during the Switch streams, I'm probably gonna move around a lot. Cause screens. Like I wanna know how much ammo I have. And in the Sonic one, I wanna see what my speed is. And in And in Fire Emblem, I want to see the dialogue, so I'll probably need to be myself again. Huh. Ask who? Never mind. Let's go here. Yes, I think this is closer. Please don't crash.
You're back! We just got a new shipment of Rizzo's mock apple cider. It's hard. Wait, was that the slogan? Never mind. Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
So creepy. Let's see what you have.
Wow, what a strange question. I'm much too delighted to be suspicious. I sold lower-level spectrums to workers from RR&DD Labs, Hive Control, and the Conservatory.
Hive Control.
Jacob's predecessor also splurged briefly on a bottle beyond his pay grade, and Black Hole Birdie bought my most expensive spectrum when he visited. I wish he'd bought more. Oh, if you're looking for your own spectrum, remember that you can always buy from the Nut Hut or the Grand Colonial Bar, so long as you have the bits to back up your taste.
Okay, let's see. I have Spectrum Green. I think I have Red. Let's see. I have green, yellow, violet. I'm pretty sure I had red before. I have brown. Okay, I don't think I have red, so let me buy red.
Hi again. Might I recommend a Rizzo's Dark Matter bar? It's so dark not even light can pierce it. Isn't science wonderful? Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Wait, that's her. There's this one over here. I already know the magnifying glass will just tell me that the footprints are nearby. I'm in the maze again. That's blue. I'll go to the one that's 160. Well, no, it's... I don't know if this quest is gonna consume the vodka, but if it doesn't, I'm just gonna sell them for some bits. Black. Wait, I was just there. Huh, I missed it. Oh, because I wasn't really looking for it in the first place. Indigo. Is that all of them? Okay, we have... I don't think I bought red. Wait, no, there's red. Okay, I have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have all 8. I might sell some stuff too. So I don't think I need all of this. So I have red, orange, yellow. Wait. I have red. Oh, I don't have orange. I need to look for orange. Where am I gonna get orange? I don't think that strange lady sells the orange ones.
We're all family here. Rizzo's takes care of its own.
Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna follow the road until I make it back to the shop. So orange is the only one I don't have. I mean, I could be doing the main quest, but it looks like I need to find all 8 to... I need to find all 8 in order to get, like, a special weapon, because I remember seeing a tank with a gun. A special gun, so I'm guessing that's how I get it.
Thanks for visiting Rizzo's Now I'd love to...
Yeah, they don't... It doesn't sell orange. So, this could be easier for us. I don't think I need brown. So you can have this. You can have these. You can have... Where am I gonna find orange?
That's that, I reckon. From the moment and now.
You don't sell anything. Let me see if I can steal anything from you. I mean, I could ignore it. The vending machine doesn't sell it either. I can go back to the hotel and check. I can fast travel. I'll see if they sell orange ones here. I remember someone sold it before. If it's not in the DLC, then I think I need to get out. The best place to look would be the Groundbreaker because they have a lot of sellers there. So it's a good place to start. I was mostly just checking Twitter every time we're in the loading screen, because the loading screens are so long, I just go to Twitter. Let's see.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
Okay, you don't sell anything. I'll just go to the Groundbreaker.
The brochure never meant.
I'll return here. I'll return here once I get orange. Because I think orange is the only one I'm missing. Because I remember... Like I said, I'll check the Groundbreaker because the Groundbreaker is like the main hub. It's like the Diamond City or the New Vegas. Like, it's where most of the markets are. So I'll look around there. If I can't find it, I'll go back to the DLC. Wait, there's a shop over there. I'll check this shop before I say. Oh wait, that's not a shop. I swear, the flamethrower is actually pretty overpowered. Oh, that's not a shop. Never mind.
Dissidents don't belong in Byzantium.
Who said that? There she is.
Rizzo's purple berry pie. Grand Colonia is my...
Then I'll quickly go back here. I don't think brown is part of the spectrum. The groundbreaker's all the way there. I think the first place to check is the bar, because obviously during...
I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty.
Ow!
I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
Send it over.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
The what now?
They dispense 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your parcel-related needs.
It's the other DLC. Anything, bye. I'm not starting that one. I'm not starting it until I finish this one. I don't know how far I'll get in the DLC, to be honest. Going back to Twitter very quickly. That is not Rizzo's. Okay. Where is the bar? This is the bar, right?
This is Halcyon News.
Hey Ellie, having your usuals?
Not today. I'm on the job.
Never thought I'd see the day. Seeking... What ain't I got?
I don't think she doesn't have it. I remember Byzantium had it, but I'm not allowed there anymore. I thought this was it, but it's not it. Gosh darn it. I went all the way here, and she has nothing. Like I said, I can't go to Byzantium because they hate me. So I remember I went to a bartender.
Rizzo's knock you out boss. A CCN 76 rectangle bar, caramel and tea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
You?
What can I do for you? Don't take my... Have a look.
I mean, this is Spacer's choice, so I don't think they'll have it.
CNP Borston Baked Beans.
Maybe...
To eat and run, Borston Baked Beans is the only one.
What's her name? That old lady. Maybe she has it.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
Great law, is it? I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Okay, let's see what you have. Whoops. Where can I find the orange one? If I can't find it, I'll just do the DLC. Boop. I'm gonna fast travel back. This was a waste of my time. I mean, I could just look around that planet. Just no doubt to have that quest active from that planet. I don't think they want me to go planet hopping. So it should be there. I'm gonna look around for like 30 or so. I'm gonna probably like walk around and see. Walk around for like 30 or so minutes.
Remember that you are not.
But.
I understand the logic.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
I get it.
Part of all this. What? You don't need to tell me that it is.
I'll check inside the hotel, because no doubt they should have some in the hotel. Maybe if I continue on with the main quest line, I could run into it by accident. Do you have it?
Greetings, attractive patron. Please.
Attractive patron. You have red. You have black, you have purple, you have indigo, you have blue, but you don't have orange. What's this? Grand ballroom. Refreshments. You don't have orange. There's something here. Nope.
Something.
Track down. I'll do that later. Yeah, I'll continue the main quest. Maybe I'll run into it by accident. Uh-huh. Nothing there. Whoops.
With Halcyon.
Oh,
Black hole.
I'm supposed to go there.
What floor would you like to visit? Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
I don't think he can see us, Captain. On account of that huge mask cutting off.
There's an intruder. Prince of Toswell. Hello.
Oh, sweet gibbering law.
How are
Where'd
you?
come from? Sorry, let me just get back in character. Whoa, 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 it's not what it looks like.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm the mascot for the Rizzo's Rangers. 3-time, non-consecutive,
Understandable.
champions.
I mean,
And what I want is to wish you a good day and be on my way. I seem to have wandered into the wrong premises. I have mistaken this penthouse for the Rizzo's Rangers locker room on account of my headgear cutting off my peripheral vision.
determination. Break his legs.
Really? Great. I think I even have my spare scalpel with me.
It's
the rusty one I never clean, not the good one.
Wow. Looks like you've got some mascots of your own, except they're heavily armed. I am acting on behalf of Mr. Black Hole Birdie.
Alright.
Holmeister, the Hack Attack. I don't have a lot of time, but Mr. Birdie sent me to retrieve a message. Something he recorded for Ms. Bellamy while he was off his kilter.
You're out of luck. I already found it. It's pretty incriminating.
You found the recording? Oh, well, that's just sweeter than a fistful of purple berry punch. Oh, law, Birdie's gonna slaughter me like a woolly cow. Will you meet me later, over at the pilot house? I swear, from the bottom of my employment contract,
All the mascots look like
I
that.
know about Ms. Bellamy's demise.
Tell me what you know.
What? But I can't? Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. I can't. Not here. I'm sorry. The pilot house complex. Meet me there, and I'll...
We're gonna probably find your corpse. Oh yeah, I did find a recording. I found it. Also, it's understandable, it's understandable why you lost track of time. It's because, I was gone for 3 days, so it's understandable why you lost track of time. Hello, Sam. How are ya, buddy? No, that's red. Why does it look purple? I want red. I mean, I want orange. I got confused. Why does it look orange? I want orange. It's red.
What floor would you like to visit?
If I ever reach 255 or round it off to 250 because I like to count down by 5 and I'm gone for a week, I wonder what will happen. I mean, after I'm gone for a week, I'm gonna start streaming 5 days a week. So I wonder how that'll turn out. I mean, it's still a long way away. I lost a subscriber during my break, so I don't think I'm gonna be on break. I'm not going to be on break anytime soon. And the 3 days in a row, that doesn't really count as a break because I just rearrange. I'm normally gone for 3 days. I want to explore here a bit. I mean, there's my buddy Ragnar, you can check him out. I should buy these. Open it. Watch one of his streams. Go to one of my collabs with him, and he should have, I should have a link to his Twitch. What is this place? I'm still pretty, like, salty and pissed off that, how I rescheduled everything for that meetup only for it to be cancelled, leading for me to have a break for 3 days in a row again. Like, New Year's understandable, right? Because everyone celebrates New Year. So I had to cancel my New Year streams because, for obvious reasons. Because I want people to celebrate.
This place is already making my eyes hurt.
Celebrate New Year with their families and friends, not just a random VTuber online. But so during the New Year period, it was understandable. But this time, I thought something else was gonna happen, but no, it was cancelled. I'm still thinking if that friend of mine was actually very, very excited to see me again after a long time. So I'm thinking of, like, arranging a meeting with them, but we'll see. I have a lot of friends I need to meet up with. It's kind of weird, but yeah. They know I'm a streamer, so they know I've been kind of occupied lately. Here? No, that's not it. Can I come in here?
Welcome, valued patrons, to our splendiferous source of spectacular spirits and sweets. Rizzo's is committed to bringing joy and happiness to our colony. Feel free to browse the very
they say joy and happiness. It's really more like a dull complacency.
I guess this is a distillery. I should find all of them here.
And stop caring for a little bit.
I just need orange. They're probably just a troll. And plus they deleted their comment. They deleted their comment because it's not appearing, so it's probably a troll.
Now that you've seen behind the scenes, I bet you're pretty thirsty.
I just leave them alone. Don't try to invoke them because they'll keep coming back.
Please note that tour guests are limited to a maximum of 3 different resource flavor samples. All beverages must be consumed on the premises. Rizzo's is not responsible for gastronomic distress.
There we go. Orange. So just
Let
ignore.
me know if you don't want your sample. Can't let it go to waste.
Thank you greatly for stopping by. On behalf of Rizzo. I hope you enjoyed viewing a small part of our facility.
Just look for Ragnar's name. Like, it's R-A-G-N-A-R-R. Oh, this is fast travel. So, where? There. I can't fast travel because it keeps... There we go. Because here's the thing about me, about when it comes to other communities, like VTuber communities. The only time I rant about people is when I don't mention them by name. It's when they just do VTubing and streaming for fame, because that generally pisses me off. Like when they're just doing it for fame and not for the sake of others. So I don't really talk crap about anyone, in honesty. Like they do them, and if I do rant about someone who just wants to be a VTuber for being famous, I don't mention them by name. I just say, "Oh, I heard someone said this." I think the only time I generally talk crap about something was Ubisoft's management. So that's how I know they're a troll, because I'm not that active in the VTuber community. There are a lot of drama in the VTuber community. So I just leave them alone. That's how you know it's trolls. Trolls disappear if you don't give them attention. Look, go to YouTube, the YouTube search bar, and look for my name, then put Ragnar's name next to it. What is this?
Captain, you just found a Rizzo's product I might actually like.
Dibs. Mega dibs. You give that directly to me.
Okay, let's see what it does. Rizzo Gutling. It's a long gun. It uses light ammo. It staggers the enemy. Taste the rainbow. I might test it out in the future, but for the time being, probably not now because it does I mean, it does more damage than the magnifying glass, but I actually need the magnifying glass. Okay, what this might... he's probably gonna kill me because... Ragnar's probably gonna kill me because I'm gonna say his last name wrong. Konunger? Ragnar Konunger, like R-A-G-N-A-R-R K-O-N-U-N-G-R. That guy. Also Revna. Revna is like Ragnar's other self. Cause... Yep. You had orange? Mother... If you could find a Revna stream, then go ahead. I mean, it's like a gender... because he's a Twitch streamer, he also has, Twitch points, or whatever you call them. And if you get a certain amount of points, you could gender bend him to Revna. Okay. Where am I? I'll fast travel here. Because I found myself there accidentally. Ragnar has an interesting weight. I mean, I'll tell him that. But he probably won't mind. He probably won't mind if you say that. Like, Ragnar is a cool guy. He's also the reason why I had to wear that cosplay. So you have him to thank for that. So yeah, when I'm gone for a week, you could go over and watch Ragnar. But his stream times are different to mine. Like, it's almost a complete... Like, he starts streaming around 11 AM my time. Meanwhile, I stream like 2 AM my time. So if you don't mind being like, I don't know, 9 hours late, then go ahead. Yep. I mean, you can watch stream recordings, but the thing about stream recordings is that they don't last forever, so watch it while you can.
Indeed. And that looks just like my old one.
What a fortunate find, eh?
Psst, hey you! Come take a look. Hey, you look like you need some stuff. Fancy watch? Spare cufflink? Single earring? You want it, I've got it.
What?
Junk. My friend, this is not junk. These are people's prized possessions. Priceless personal effects. Beloved souvenirs and knickknacks.
So how did you come by them?
Huh? Oh. Well, some of the guests left this stuff behind.
You mean you stole it?
I would certainly not admit to that, even if it were true. Take a look for yourself.
Sure. I mean, these are just standard stuff. So they're not really special, to be honest. But the reason why I kind of decided to take a break after I reached 250 subs is because I've been told by so many people that I push myself too hard and that I need a break, and they wouldn't get off my back about it, so I'm like, you know what, if I reach 250, well, technically 255 because I count down by 5, if I reach, I'll take a break. And they told me, no takebacks. You said it. Like, you'll be lying to people if you don't take a break. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take a break. Once I reach the sub. Once I reach the sub goal. Yep, I knew it! I knew he was gonna be died.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I knew he was gonna die.
Discrepancy detected. Rizzo's company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit signs of physical life.
Medical. Puncture wounds near his collarbone. It's clear.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Have you deduced a possible cause of death?
Firearms. Not conventional either.
Unusually small entry wounds indicate exotic weaponry. Closest approximations are 1. Incident involving a game of darts. 2. The Needler.
The Needler?
Yes, Inspector. The Needler. Bespoke handgun carried and wielded by Halcyon Helen.
This feels like a Halo reference.
In Terror on Monarch. This weapon was responsible for executing the Chief of the Savages, played by Spencer Woolridge.
Amplifier, before we go, do you think he'd miss his outfit?
This unit is incapable of providing ethical advice. This unit is also incapable of answering rhetorical questions.
He had a parasite. Let's take his things. He had a parasite on him. Now what? Open the package. Well, wait, that's the wrong quest. Search the land complex for clues. And I thought I only need to solve one murder.
Timeline timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Where I can't see it.
They can't keep us out.
Oh, there.
This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected.
Science. High concentrations of ethanol. Someone's brewing moonshine with antiseptics.
Excellent deduction, Inspector. Imbibing of unauthorized beverages is strictly prohibited under Rizzo's company law. Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Piraeus spaceport.
And I thought I only had to solve one murder. Wait. Can I fast travel there? Yes, I can. I mean, like I said, it's gonna be a long time. I need 15 more subscribers, and as of late, I am not gaining anything. Not that I'm complaining, I don't want to go on break just yet. And also, I don't think I'm ready for the ASMR stream. I barely even practiced for it. And after that week, I need to prepare my drawing stuff as well. Because I'm gonna start making drawing streams as my permanent, as part of my permanent schedule.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay. The Rizzo spokesman said that the unveiling would be in-depth.
And I still feel like I have a lot of things to do before I go on break. Yeah, it's part of my like, the games will change, but I'm gonna keep drawing. Because I was told it could take years for someone to master drawing, so it's not just gonna, you know, happen every once in a while. And I've been putting off my drawing lessons as of late, so I might have gotten rusty. Even though I wasn't that good in the beginning.
What floor would you like to visit?
Penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Like, let's see if my drawing skills improve. Like, I still suck at line art, so I just draw things, like, silhouetted, or I just draw things on the spot. Like, when it comes to the eyes, when it comes to the face, I do use a little bit of line art, because I think face line art is the easiest. But body line art, that's painful. You saw Blue Boy.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization. Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The waspitos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
Nah. Of course, losing me would have been worse. Reception. More than a few lives. That doesn't bother
The
me.
orchards can be a dangerous place, but my workers understand the hazards. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are... suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
No.
You have my attention.
The plot thickens. Someone stole data.
That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
You can't steal that much data without...
A clever deduction, Inspector. That gives us a little information to work with.
This happened before someone tried to stop me.
Yes, I share your suspicions. Someone didn't want you following their trail. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games. Did you discover anything else?
Dr. Blossom is dead.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend. We have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
She was in trouble when I found her. The other workers had turned violent.
Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin.
Let's not leap to conclusions. I don't know who's behind it. All I know is she recognized the killer.
Interesting. The Rizzo's family is a small family, Inspector.
Most
of us recognize one another.
Can you call this small?
Still, any information is good information. It troubles me to believe Leora could have been murdered by one of our own. If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
Helen insisted on touring Rizzo's RR&DD lab.
Insisted? That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future.
But she was like running away,
Then
wasn't
again,
she?
Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions.
I found evidence she was in a picnic.
A picnic? I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else?
I'll let you know if I learn anything else.
This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow.
You don't say.
I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine. I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
I'm not even like a licensed detective. I'm just here. Hey, why was there a suspicious mascot?
Why was there a suspicious-looking mascot in your room? I'm afraid I don't understand. Is this the lead-up to a joke?
There was... You heard me, Lou.
Please don't call me Lou. I don't know why there was a mascot in your room. The Grand Colonial doesn't offer that kind of room service, I think.
It was a misunderstanding. I just wanted to know if you had anything to do with it.
I most certainly did not. My policy toward Eridanos is one of,
I think they're saying
negligence. I keep my distance and don't involve myself unless necessary. In any case, let me apologize for this unfortunate business. I'm sure this mascot meant no harm.
Yeah, what they were trying to say is that she recognized her killer. Like obviously she saw her killer, but she recognized who it was. I'll take your word for it.
Was there anything else?
I'll be back. What? Find Birdie at the spaceport.
What floor would you like to visit?
Where? It always feels weird when I have like I know this is my second time having my breaks in a row, like the 3 days in a row instead of 3 days separate. So it feels kind of weird every time I get back. Like I kind of lose track. Like, oh, when am I supposed to be back? and I kind of fear what will happen if once I reach the 1 week break. We'll see when we get there. I just want to make you smile. Shut up. Hello. I didn't actually... I'm not sure if... I don't even know if the YouTube algorithm actually helps me out here.
Inspector, good to see you. Let me just grant you access and... Welcome to the Piraeus Spaceport.
Like, the YouTube algorithm has always been a weird thing to me, to be honest. Like, yeah, it broadens the audience horizons by recommending videos that are similar to what you normally watch. Oh, really? Huh. And then after that, after you get recommended that, you'll check out this person and be like, hey, this person does a lot of things I actually kind of like. I'm not saying that the YouTube algorithm doesn't, you know, give me subscribers. It's just a weird thing to me. Like, I know the YouTube algorithm apparently started working for me. Well, not for me. Around the time I reached 100 subscribers. But now I think it's like slowing down. I don't mind though. Maybe it's up to Destiny if I find people. And it's up to Destiny if I take a break in March. Because I'm not sure if I'll reach 250 by March. Because like I said, my growth has really slowed down. Like, really slowed down.
Eyes up.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Sluglight Underground don't like that much.
If you had anything to do with Sublight, you'd have started shooting about 12 words ago.
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
Okay then. I mean, during my early days, I did stream Minecraft. I've been meaning to get back to Minecraft. But I can only do so much. Maybe I should go back to my scythe. Although I suppose there are times there are no Minecraft VTubers at the moment. That's true. I think I streamed Minecraft like 3 times, or was it? I lost count. I mean, I'm still... Minecraft updates itself in my computer. I don't know why I did, but my Minecraft apparently updates itself. So... I haven't checked out the new update. Well, I watched YouTube videos of the new update. So, does that count as checking it out? It looks interesting, but... we'll see. I want to get everything, like, equal. I mean, I don't think it does anything story-wise, because... to me, Minecraft story is like the end. I'm just putting this out there. If I do go back to playing Minecraft, if I ever find one of the warden areas, I'm gonna die. Because I'm not a pro Minecraft gamer. Like, I only defeated the Ender Dragon with the help of multiplayer. I've never defeated the Ender Dragon by myself. So, yeah.
I saw your ship. The Unreliable, right? It's a real beauty.
What do you want?
You're Black Hole Birdie, right?
Not so loud.
How'd you know it was me?
I'm an inspector, and a damn good one.
Yeah, that makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know.
I don't know why.
Incognito.
Incognito.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice.
Suffocation?
Stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
Like, you could suffocate under gravel and you could also suffocate under sand. I've never really tried it on mobs, but I haven't died to suffocation. My friends have. In fact, some of the times it was my fault. But, but yeah. Maybe I can help. I was hired to solve Helen's murder.
Oh, so you're the inspector. Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer. So, how do I help?
Okay. What were you doing?
I was getting blotto with the rest of the Rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Blootered, half shot, void lush, on the Byzantine swizzle, starry. 1 bit down, 3 bits up, spread across the spectrum, top heavy.
I have no idea what they're talking about. What?
Drunk, Captain.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening.
His voice sounds familiar.
The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Probably a good call.
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
You stole a cow? Why did you steal a cow for?
We were drunk, and we made bad choices. She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory is a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
Could anyone from the pilot house back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
And did you find it?
Sure did. Only there was a guard out there who found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
You're sure this guy couldn't ID you?
Real sure. It was dark as night gets. Plus, I've got small veins. Anyway, I didn't much feel like trying to explain why I was out there, or why I was drunk, and holding someone else's data pad, and also maybe crying a little, so I booked it. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
Did anyone else see you that night? Think harder. Anyone, anywhere else?
Yeah, I mean, no. Nope. No one else.
Birdie, come on, who was it?
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
If you don't want to talk to... Wait, what? If you don't want to talk to good inspector, maybe bad inspector will change your mind. Ellie? You're already in trouble. Do you know who Naoka is?
You have no idea how long I've wanted to do this.
Bad cop?
Listen up, Spratfuck. You're in big trouble.
I am?
Hey, I'm asking the questions here. From now on, you don't talk until I tell you to. And when I do, you better sing like a terror ray. Got it?
I think so. Yes.
He's so dense. Roll up your sleeves, lean on the table casually.
You think you're our only source? While you've been here nursing your conscience, your friends have been talking. And it's not looking good for you, Birdie. If that even is your real name.
I don't like it. But I can't stop her once she gets going.
You're gonna tell us what we want to know, or you're gonna find out what
we're doing good cop, bad cop. This is so cool. Help me help you. Tell us what...
Okay, I'll tell you everything. Just, please, don't make me talk to her. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
You could win an Oscar. I wouldn't say that. Thanks, I'll follow up. Your bookie? Thanks, I'll follow up.
That sounds like a good idea. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
You would not believe how many... You would not believe how many of my friends have had hangovers and say they'll never drink again, then literally like 2 nights later they start drinking again. Let's see the data pod.
Oh yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting.
Okay, Sim, just show it. Give him a moment.
Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
Thanks. I'll look. Yeah.
Okay. And listen, I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody.
His voice really sounds familiar.
It'd be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
I can't let a suspect. Sorry.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
I have a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Why'd you...
I remember sending her the recording, but Law, I was halfway to preserve by then.
Oh yeah, you were
I don't
crying in the
know what was
recording.
on it. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. If I'd said something dumb, folks might think I was involved in her death. I was scared of looking suspicious.
I found a recording. There's nothing incriminating on it.
You listened to it? What'd I say to Helen? Did I sound drunk?
You mainly said you loved her. Extremely. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank the architect. I hope she heard it. I don't want the last time she heard my voice to be when I was all angry at the orchards.
About?
Yeah?
What's his deal?
Oryx's a businessman. He sells stuff you can't get elsewhere. You know, alternative stuff. We're talking sort of science, crockery, whole supplements.
I see. And why would... They mean holistic supplements?
Probably. I can never remember. I just know I trust Oryx more than I do any sawbones. Maybe putting effort accelerators in your body isn't always the right call, you know?
Ah, he's a drug dealer.
Maybe I don't take all the accelerators Rizzo's pushes on me.
Maybe I should forget the last thing. You know, I get it. You want to keep your fringe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'd appreciate that. Yeah?
Where can I find him?
Oryx hangs around the spaceport most days. Since he's not here at the bar, he's most likely over by the buy-a-bunks at the shipping yard.
Buy-a-bunk, got it. About Helen.
What about her?
Why did you break up?
I wish I knew. Must have been something I did. At the picnic, Helen just kept saying she didn't want to drag me into her world. Maybe one of the higher-ups in motion pictures was giving her trouble over us? I don't know.
Maybe she wants to protect... Maybe she wanted to protect you or something. Did she have any enemies?
Rival actresses, maybe? I don't know too much about the motion picture industry. Except for Helen's pictures, obviously. Those I probably know by heart. Seen them about 100 times each.
What's your relationship?
Look, you and me, we both know I'm a big, dumb tossball star, right? That's what I'm good at. Rizzo's knows it. The fans know it. Helen, she saw me as more than that. She saw someone who had more to offer.
You're really smitten, aren't you?
Black hole stomp. Being with Helen was magic. She was magic. There ain't good enough words for something as special as what we had together.
Maybe we'll see. We'll check him out.
What do you want to know?
What's it like?
Tossball was, is, and always will be the greatest game in the universe. And I would give it up in a heartbeat to have Helen back.
Like I said, his voice sounds familiar. Okay. So... Where would... Probably.
Somehow, I don't think the freelancers and sublight agents are staying at the
Oh,
Grand
yeah.
Colonial.
I guess they're...
Over here. Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
Why are you selling?
The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the end.
Oh wow, talk about role reversal.
Nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
So he's the opposite. Like, talk about a reverse world. Like, corporation sells drugs and artificially made stuff, meanwhile he's selling actual natural stuff. Yeah, I know this as much.
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
I'd like to ask you some questions about Birdie.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
I'm a freelance inspector. I'm a sheriff, partner. I'm kidding, I'm not.
I'll be honest, I don't really know where that puts us.
I'm not here to bring you any trouble, I just want to talk.
Alright, fine. Yeah, I know Birdie. So what?
Was Birdie with you?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie thought the world of Helen, you know?
So you're the alibi.
He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
How do you know Birdie?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantis or essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
B negative? What for?
He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
What do you mean tossball does things to the head?
Come on. Birdie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business.
You don't say.
I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
Okay. Let's go. So he has an alibi. So he is not sus.
That's a lot of containers. Is this just a distribution center, or you think they're planning something?
Hey, I mean, is baseball just about a base and a ball? I mean, I think the only one that's kind of literal is, you know, soccer, aka football in Europe. Like, it's literally a football and, you know, a net. Then there's basketball, it's like a ball and a basket. I don't even know what tennis means besides the sport. Oh, I did say I was gonna do another quest. Okay, I need to report, then I'll do this. Okay. I'm still surprised at how many people who has subbed to me who told me that they don't even watch VTubers, yet they still ran into me because of the games I play. That still surprises me that I'm some people's first VTuber. Like, how low can you go? I mean, me being your first VTuber? To a lot of people, to a lot of people, either big indies or corporate VTubers are their first VTubers, but me, I'm a tiny baby VTuber. I mean, I'm happy that I'm their first, but at the same time, I'm kind of weirded out, like, I'm small, and you probably just found me because of YouTube. The algorithm. And I don't know if I've made anyone fall into the VTuber rabbit hole. Like, some people, once they found one VTuber, they start getting curious and start looking at other VTubers, and that's how the rabbit hole goes. Yeah.
What floor would you like to visit? Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Like, yeah, it's kind of normal to have an indie VTuber as your first VTuber, but they tend to be like big ones, like 500 to thousands. When most people found me, I was only like at 80 subs. So it was even weirder back then. Because I was so small. Like, very small. Until now I'm small. And I don't mean height. I'm already short.
Inspector?
I managed to track down.
I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
Unfortunate and suspicious. That doesn't look good. Bertie's something of a character. He's harmless, I feel.
That's ominous. Ah, Bertie Holcomb. How have you gone and complicated my life this time?
Bertie was drunk. His story isn't reliable. The only person who...
I wasn't aware Bertie was involved in contraband. What kind of dealer are we talking about? Of course, you're right. My apologies. Bertie's behavior is my problem to solve, not yours. Even if Bertie isn't responsible for Helen's murder, his conduct is vexing to me. He may require a lesson in consequences. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Bertie killed Helen?
It's possible. I'm still investigating my leads.
Understood. I appreciate your candor. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
By the way, I agreed to stay.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. If you're through investigating Bertie, I recommend looking into Cedric Kincannon. He's been entirely too comfortable since we began this investigation. I don't trust Cedric when he's comfortable.
I'll be back. I'll do this one.
What floor would you like to visit?
Wait. But hopefully I can grow this year. Like, obviously not by height, because that's impossible to grow by height. Like I said, my goal isn't fame. I just want to make as much people as I can happy. So if I have a large number, that means I'm making a large number of people happy. You know, yeah. Sometimes I do get less views than my sub count, but that's fine. At least people are watching. Like when I started, I only like averaged like 6 people watching my videos. But 6 is still better than none. So I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying I was really small back then. But I don't think I'm getting 1,000. I'm not gonna get... But realistically, I don't think I'm gonna get 1,000 this year.
This is how top runners like to enjoy nature. From far away with a stiff drink. I get it.
Like, looking at my growth rate, I can at least try get 500 this year. But yeah, I'm not reaching 1,000. Where am I? Yeah, it would be weird. I think the most I had was 15. When I debuted, there was like 10 people. Was it 10 or was it 11? I forgot. Cause I kind of said things to some online friends. Some of them know me in real life. Most of them didn't know me in real life. So then after that, I didn't force them to do anything. Like, you can watch me if you want, but yeah. They stayed sub. I am breaking my legs. Zawaldo.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Triple Gel Flakes and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
I helped. I know, right? This is supposed to be a hotel. I debuted 4 months before Ragnar. In fact, I helped Ragnar out when he started becoming a VTuber himself. And now he surpassed me. To be fair, I actually expected him to surpass me. Like, he streamed more than I did. Because, Twitch streamers tend to do a lot better than, you know, YouTube streamers. And I don't mind that. And like I said, Ragnar streams a lot more than I do. So I expected him to surpass me, like, actually I expected him to surpass me within 2 months of his debut, but it took longer than expected. Like I said, I probably can't, because I need to download 2 Streamlabs. And also, Twitch might find out that I mostly stream on YouTube. You're new. And I kind of I've grown my YouTube audience more than I have with Twitch. So it's fine. I don't know. Like, to get a Twitch partnership, I must just dedicate most of my time to streaming in Twitch. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking more about Streamlabs. Like, Streamlabs only lets you stream in one place, unless you download Streamlabs twice. Which is gonna be painful. Unless I get Streamlabs Premium, I can't stream in both places in one account. And plus, I'd rather focus on YouTube. I've grown in YouTube. And plus, a lot of the people I've met, I would have not met them. I would not have met them if I didn't stream on YouTube. Like, I met most of the people I'm close to via YouTube. Okay, you guys are strong. What are these guys? I'm not over encumbered. I'm guessing I'm just slow because I'm using it. Yeah, I'm just slow because I'm using. Maybe they ate someone. Like, I've even heard that some of my subscribers here on YouTube don't even have Twitch. New fast travel.
Is this supposed to keep the critters in or the guests out?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Don't crash. Thank you. This is pretty. Profit of profitability? You know what? I haven't cut anything with my scythe in a long time. Zawaldo! Ah. Zawaldo! Zawaldo!
Candy Canyon? Is that because we taste like lollipops to raptidons?
Incoming!
Hello, Spiral. How are ya? I mean, oh crap. I mean, there are nice VTubers. It's just that okay. 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 Get the flamethrower! Crap. Get the flamethrower! The flamethrower! I almost died there. Maybe I should just stick to my flamethrower. Please don't crash. Speaking of Spiral and ENVTubers, that it still reminds me of how we first met. It was Fallout 3, wasn't it? That was like, I don't know, was it mid last year? I think I was already at 100 subscribers back then, or was it? Yeah, it was just me getting lost in the building, so no different than any other days, I guess. I updated my New Year's resolution. It's a bit cringy, but I want to do it.
If this is a cult, who am I kidding? It's a cult. Hold your judgment until you meet them. Some of my best friends were from Graham's camp.
Good day.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What did you... I'm glad you stuck around. Ah! Ah!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health.
Medicine. Burning these would generate some pretty toxic smoke.
Side effects from extended exposure include dizziness, nausea, and unconsciousness. Additional likelihood of organ shutdown and/or death.
Taste the... Nah. What? How would...
Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness
So it's
is
drugs.
good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined.
So it's drugs. Can you analyze?
Analyzing complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
Alright, make a note of it and let's move on.
Fruitful and productive welcome.
It's
I had a feeling
they
you'd
use
visit
dander.
me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival?
How did you know I was an inspector? I'm looking for the murder.
Certainly, certainly. But first, I'd love to interest you in one of my productivity seminars.
Murder's getting
We'll free you of those potential hampering humors in a heartbeat.
Didn't Holocron Helen say you were a hack?
Absolutely not. Any statements by Miss Helen about us were blown out of proportion and
Him and his
over the
friends.
media. In fact, she quite recently... excuse me. I seem to be remembering something that never happened. Whatever the case, I'm sure her speech about us was all a misunderstanding. With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential.
You know, I have been feeling like my potential has been hampered lately. Sorry, Prophet. I don't have time to spare. I'm looking for a murder. What's this?
As science has taught us, the body is made up of two things, flesh and humors. These humors are semi-fluids that, when improperly balanced, may cause you to function inadequately.
Why does it sound like medieval?
By signing up for my seminars, you can balance these humors for only mildly inordinate and repeat payments. Cancellation is subject to repercussions.
Why does this sound like medieval science? Put quotation marks on science. Medieval science.
Nothing you need concern yourself with, sister. It's all in the contracts. But of course, no one need subject themselves to such repercussions if they don't cancel. Regardless, can I interest you in a seminar?
You're very determined, aren't you?
Yes, I understand the pressure of one's employment all too well. We've lately been looking into more ways to bolster the retreat stock of bits. But you needn't worry about how this little conversation is affecting my livelihood, sister. Please, take your time. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, sister. How might I assist?
I'm gonna ask you some questions about Holocron Helen. Halcyon? Why am I saying Holocron like Star Wars? Please answer truthfully.
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know?
You and Helen, they get along, I hear.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
You really are a cult. Did you contact Helen after?
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
Where were you at the time of Helen's murder?
Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest. In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies, you understand.
So she's one of the suspects. Let's talk about something else.
I hope you now realize that I had nothing to do with Helen's demise.
Some interesting hairs here.
I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, sister. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know.
They seem toxic enough to potentially kill someone.
None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else?
That's it for now.
Hello, welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced. Least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you?
Tell me about the retreat.
If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential.
You don't sound
Sit
very...
for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out.
or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away. And remember, think positive.
You sound like you're not into this.
Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
Do you know the Prophet well?
Of course. I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart, and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges. She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon. Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now.
Very positively disciplined, you don't sound enthusiastic. Blah blah blah.
Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question.
So you just want...
I'll do my best to be more chipper.
You just want somebody to notice you? I was hired to look into Sion Helen.
Why? Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
The Prophet had some kind of feud with Halcyon Helen, right?
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
Spencer...
Oh, you must have misheard me. I said high profile, not had profile. Mr. Woolrich
I hope you
comes
feel
by
better.
much too often to be worth mentioning.
In this retreat
Well,
later?
by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently.
Tell us.
A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
Okay.
Yes, however,
Who was it?
I'm actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the Prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet. At least that's the only reason I can think of for intentionally keeping things so hush-hush.
I see. Where were you during
I was here, at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually.
That's all for now.
Certainly.
Now, let me continue my investigation.
Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious.
Go ahead.
I noticed the Prophet's dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
Sure it was a body?
I think so. Had the right size and shape.
Are you sure it wasn't that thing? Let me continue my investigation. Look for the body. Standing here, I realize you were just like me. Huh? I do? I sound tired? Oh. I thought I just sound like my regular self. Maybe I am tired because my body, because like I said, I accidentally went on break for 3 days in a row because canceled plans, but I think I'm just readjusting. So I need to look for a...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
A semi-recent set of tracks in the dirt stands out from dead leaves and those made by passing creatures.
Identifying human footprints leading out into the wilderness. It is unusual for productivity to cycle.
You're calling me dry?
A few feet from the camp.
They're not mine, are they?
Scanning. No. No traces of aether dust, blood, or dimethyl sulfoxide found. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant.
Jaws dry.
Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Okay, she's starting to look sus. Besides being a cult leader, you know, this is kind of weird. A cult... a cult leader, and I'm a detective. And there's a ship called the Hope here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Are we sure this isn't Danganronpa?
Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
No, that's wrong.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Let us see this one.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
This is gonna get annoying, isn't it?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours. Scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance.
No, that's wrong. 12 shots enough to kill anything that moves. I agree with you. What's the disturbances in the dirt?
Marks in the dirt are somewhat difficult to analyze, but closely match a pair of human handprints. Possible that the individual lying here pushed themselves into a sitting position. Percentage of dead individuals capable of pushing themselves into a sitting position? 1%. More likely that whoever was here rose and left of their own accord.
Okay. Let's keep this in mind. No, not yet. Like I said, once I reach 255 subs, which is technically 250, I'm going on a week break. And after the week break, I'm gonna start streaming for 5 days. And the 5th stream will be art stream. Like, the art streams will be will be part of the permanent record. It's gonna take a while because right now I'm only like 140 subs, so I need 15 more subs in order to first do the ASMR stream, then go on a 1 week break, and after that start streaming for 5 days a week. It'll take a while, like a while. 240, sorry. And it didn't help that I lost like 2 subs last week. And the reason why I'm taking a break is because a lot of... Yeah. I was told to do it for the memes, but the reason why I decided to take a week break is because a lot of people have been telling me to take a break. They're like, "Oh, Jaws, you stream too much. Take a break. It's not good for your health." I'm like, "Fine, if it gets you off my back, then I'll take a break." But under the condition that I reach and 55 subscribers.
Welcome back, sister. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, sister. How might I assist? Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a
It's
bundle
not.
of clothing,
It's not just.
sister. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time.
It wasn't just one person. It's multiple people who's told me to take a break.
I'd say that I have a lot of clothing, but I think you already know that we prophets only have a moderate amount of worldly possessions. I had a visitor, yes, but as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now. Who said that? It was a...
Okay, let me see if I can increase one of these.
I don't know why you seem to suggest I don't get others here, sister. Customers are my lifeblood. I had a visitor, yes, but as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But...
Okay, I'm just... Okay, let's see if I can increase some stats. So it's either intimidation or persuasion? Let's see. It's a good thing I have a good collection of clothes. Inspiration, range weapon. Yep. That's about accurate, I guess. +5. ASMR Dragon Feed VTuber reads you the entire novelization of Revenge of the Sith. Hopefully the mouse doesn't come after me if I do that. So my stats right now are... yeah, I think that should be enough.
Welcome back, sister. I'm delighted to Who said that? It was a...
Persuade. The quicker I get the truth, the faster I can leave you alone.
Yes. I suppose the more quickly we get off this subject, the better. I had a visitor, yes, but as it turned out, some of my but their peers came.
So it's the same thing. I followed your trail. You dumped something.
Oh, really? What did you find there? What did I dump?
There was nothing there, but there are research.
That all sounds like hearsay, sister. Perhaps your humors are off balance.
Don't make me shoot you.
Sense of justice. Perhaps you could use a seminar. Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her.
I saw the message from Helen on your terminal about attending a session.
Well, I suppose that does complicate things. Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen by mistake. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her, though not to stop her heart. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead. After that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness.
I don't think that's the case because according to the magnifying glass, the body sat up, then walked away or something. I don't know. I want to investigate this more. Like, I still need to speak to I still need to go to the autopsy. You sure Helen was dead?
I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case.
Probably not.
Usually my customers at least writhe or mumble after a session. My productivity enhancing
before I
herbs typically do induce sluggishness, but I suppose they must have been enough to do her in if her constitution was truly that weak.
I don't think you killed anybody. Certainly not Helen.
What? Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your job to arrest me, isn't it?
Halcyon Helen's body was found in the Grand Colonial. She was killed there.
I don't believe you. I think this is all a trick. You're trying to catch me in a lie. Get me to reveal my productivity secrets.
Look, if Helen's body wasn't where you left it, she must have awakened.
No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall
You're
into
paranoid.
a false sense of security so they can strike.
Read the entire...
No. You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen and is going to use that information to blackmail me. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Tell the constable that I killed Helen. It's 1,000 times less miserable than whatever my enemies have planned.
You're up a wall. I'm not getting to... You wanna... I don't know. I'm not sure I get paid enough to do my job. I can't figure you out. Whether you kill Helen or not, I think for...
You monster! What am I supposed to do now? They'll be here soon. And once they arrive, I'll be powerless. Powerless! I just want to go to prison! Is that so wrong?
Goodbye! I'm gonna investigate the body first, because...
The prophet says to purge the mind of truth.
Because I feel like if I go to the ambassador, or whatever that person is, administrator, I won't have the option of he'll just arrest her. So I'll check the body first before I do anything. Also, if I do the clone saga, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get in trouble. Also, the clone saga is also pretty long. Like I said, I wanted to be like more interactive, but sometimes I understand you guys don't come like don't come in the beginning of the stream, so it'll be kind of difficult for me to get things started. So maybe I'll have some samples or whatever. I should investigate these first too. But the thing is, for the ASMR, it's mostly just whispering, right? So I don't need... I'll announce it once, once I reach the milestone. Like I said, 255, because I count down by 5s. So, I'll announce it on Twitter once the time comes. Wait. Like I said, you could turn the ASMR stream into Yeah, I can. Darn it. Spiraled. You're lucky there's no kids in this stream. But this will be my first time doing ASMR, so don't expect it to be any good. And also I read online that apparently the mic I use is actually pretty good for ASMR. I use a Blue Snowball. The thing is, I don't think I could turn a 3-hour stream into ASMR. Mekon Beast. Canonically, she would do that. Canonically, Mekon would do that. Because I remember she said in one of her, free time events. During her free time events, Mekon did say that she likes to purposely make sure her patients doesn't heal fully so that she could take care of them, and they need
an appointment?
and they need her. So canonically she will do that.
You're not allowed.
Well now, this is unexpected.
I'm torn. I despise rudeness toward Eileen, who is entirely invaluable to Slug, and yet I do enjoy this bold, dare I say brash, approach you're taking.
I mean, she wasn't attacked.
Now then, here for my alibi, I assume?
Later. First, I want an explanation for that nonsense outside.
Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one
It
of
would
those.
be ultimate twist if you base boost your... I don't even know that's thing.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
How did thugs get their hands?
Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with impressive regularity. Easy enough for someone to nick a few. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
Police, who's ever behind us, wants to pit me against Slug.
Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Probably. If you have a theory, spit it out.
Oh, that's good. That's very good, Inspector. I like this. Dominant. Aggressive, The woman in charge. I don't want to accuse anyone without hard evidence, though it may be worth noting Ludovico has motivation in spades. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves
I'm
that
a pretty good detective.
Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder?
Let's hear it.
Let's see. That night, I was...
no comment.
Torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one.
And if you think I'm joking,
noon
I know. I've seen people advertise it on Twitter, so I know those exist. But like, I don't think an ASMR stream is gonna last 3 hours. At most, it probably lasts like an hour and a half. And where would I find it?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
Okay, Kokichi. Well. So, is that your alibi? You're busy murdering someone else?
Which, as I said, you should not trust. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive.
Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
I'm not sure if you have a motive. I'm going to uncover it.
If you do, be sure to drop by and regale me. I'd love to hear why I might have wanted her dead. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I've a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
Anything I should look into?
You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
I see. What's gone missing specifically?
Nothing unsavory, and nothing Ludovico shouldn't know about, if that's your concern. I'm quite serious when I say Slug is a legitimate business. As to the specifics, I'm not sure. The warehouse foreman should be able to tell you. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing.
You said...
This is the latter.
You said already, buddy. Okay, I'll take the case.
I'm obliged. Though in the spirit of honesty, I fully intended to strong-arm you into accepting it had you declined. Regardless.
Say I'm sorry.
Fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads, me scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
I'd say this once. Who's ever behind this is going to jail, not you. I feel like I should say no to a violent crime lord. Just no one speak.
You do recall, Inspector, that I'm not to be trusted? But certainly, whatever you say. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
You really are like Kokichi. Imagine what great vocal practice would be if you were able to pull it off. Maybe, yeah.
Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
Why does Ludovico hate you?
The original incident? I made him an offer he should have refused.
Oh no. That's assuming he could refuse.
Intimidation has its role in diplomacy. Still, his choice to work with Sublight was indeed a choice.
I'm the vice president of Sublight.
Relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted Sublight to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added.
That's terrible, but also hilarious.
It was all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger.
I'm sure all this snapping you did.
Alas, I can't. I am, first and foremost, the head of Slug, and it simply wouldn't be good for business. Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term plans for Sublight. The board needs to see irrefutable proof we are a respectable, legitimate business.
Why do you care so much what the board thinks? Is this part?
Oh, that does sound fun, though. Is securing a board seat for Sublight evil enough? Surely we can at least agree that it's grand. Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused on old slice.
Sorry, I'm scratching my leg.
He's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the proverbial cookie jar as of late, convinced we're involved in less than legal business opportunities.
Murder had better not be one of these.
Continue investigating, Inspector. I'm afraid you'll find both you and Ludovico will be disappointed in that regard.
More questions about Helen?
Very well.
What dealings did you have with Helen?
A few. Helen was strangely curious about the private business operations around Eridanos. She said it was role research. But how much business know-how does one actor truly need for an action picture? I also arranged to have Helen supplied with mag picks, bypass shunts, and other hacking tools.
Yes, it is. With more I'm a homicide detective, so more homicide means more work. Why did you help her?
Because she paid me to, Inspector. Besides, Helen was enjoyable company. She was confident, resourceful, determined, not unlike you, now that I consider it.
If you didn't kill her, any idea who else?
That is the question, isn't it, Inspector? Tell me, do you really believe Helen's death was a mere crime of passion? Or one of petty career jealousy?
I'm not here to play against Cedric.
Good. That's good, Inspector. Because whoever did kill Helen is not going to come forward so easily.
John's playing the light Yagami role, kill people and pretend trying to... You know more than you're telling me.
I might. I just might. Your point, Inspector?
You're getting away with less than you think.
Now that is interesting. I suppose we'll see, won't we? Be very careful, Inspector. I'd very much like to see you still around for the grand finale, whenever it comes, whatever shape it takes.
That's all I want to know.
One moment, if you please, Inspector. I've answered your questions. I believe it's my turn to ask you a question now. What, or who, made you decide to investigate me?
So it only made sense.
Understandable. A man of my standing would naturally be tied up in all this, whether he wishes to be or not. Now then, did you need anything else?
Excuse me. Investigation. Heading off photos of her murdering a dude. Like, as you can see, this person was murdered.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Engineer, short range.
Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
Meh.
Ominous threat transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range.
How long has it been here?
Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface.
Examine.
The area within a 0.5 meter radius of the book possesses a dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles.
It's not very dusty. Must have been placed here far recently.
That is highly likely, Inspector.
What's that you found? No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
I'm a detective and you're literally acting like Kokichi right now. There's something here.
A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed.
That gun on the bottom looks has been.
Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder. Most
The
likely
jaws of the photo.
Additionally, the plasma rifle
Yes.
sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight
It
myopia
was.
in one eye.
It was Jaws. It was Jaws version 0, proto Jaws. You could tell from the bow.
The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon.
Alright, obviously.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by woman on Monarch.
Yes. Okay, what does the journal say? Son of a... It was me. Dio. Find the bug's receiver. Owie.
Hey, you!
Who, me?
Hey, could I talk to you for a second? Hey there.
I like your
Heard on the
mustache.
space quarters that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate?
Crewmate? This ship was left to me.
I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne.
Also, if
but
you
I hope
decide
if
that
you're flying
you
his
want to
ship,
make...
it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me.
I know about the Zero Escape games. Because I played 999 in one of my friend's DS's. So, yeah, I know about Zero Escape. Also, yeah, visual novels were supposed to be a permanent part of the series, but I needed room for Sonic Frontiers. Ragnar gave me some, so I might be playing those, and I still want to get into the Neptunia games. I'm listening.
I run an outfit for the moving of less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town. We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay.
Nep. I'm in. What do you need me to do?
Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name. She'll know where the cargo is. Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
Okay, I'll just do my investigation first. I forgot I was wearing a top hat. I'll go to this one first. Mad Hatter.
Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
Eric,
Due to the
please.
high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device.
Yo, how long has it been?
Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
A week? I'm surprised no one took it. Or Satana. I mean, I don't speak backwards. I do and I don't have magic. The closest thing I have to magic is the ability to slow down time. How do I get in here? Because I need to talk to someone here. Oh, never mind. I don't need to get in there. See ya! There's like less than 30 minutes of the stream left anyways, so tomorrow will be Fire Emblem. I can't wait to play that game again. Well, what I heard, it's actually considered the funniest Fire Emblem so far. Like, it's like a fun little game. Then again, Fire Emblem Engage was supposed to be an anniversary game, but it was delayed.
Hi there. Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector.
Yeah, I am magical, but not
that.
this
I'll buzz
person.
you right in.
Wonder how many of these boxes fell off the back of the loader.
High ground. Hello. Did you find your Happy Meal?
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
I call it closing a case. It's the best part of my job.
Case. Just like a real inspector. Right, so the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation?
What's the corporate been stealing?
That's the weird part. There's no pattern far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense. I ask you, who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop?
What do you call it? The adult Happy Meals have been a thing in the US for a while. Like, on Twitter, the Australian McDonald's Twitter, the Macca's Twitter, someone asked them, hey, are you gonna release adult Happy Meals in Australia? And the Australian Macca's was like, oh, we'll see if we can. Sounds like our perhaps not fencing the stolen goods.
Yeah, probably not. No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a day.
I mean, my first
Then there's
melee.
most recent theft, 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder.
Both are sadder.
Wow. I guess you take this stuff pretty personally, being an inspector and all.
I was literally only well, canonically, I've only been an inspector for like a day or two. Who has access to the cargo?
Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager, he told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo.
I'll have a look around the shipping yard yet.
That's Benton's area, but don't bother asking him for help. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Thanks for the heads up.
It won't bother him any if you have a look yourself, though. Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined.
Idea who?
Maybe they're keen on cashing out and want to go as painfully as possible. I don't know. Boss Kincannon's office is where he holds most of his meetings with important folks like Ms. Helen. Just about all negotiations happen in his office too. Vendor pricing, major purchase orders, rentals for construction projects.
Also, the Venom meme you're talking about, that's correct, madam. That's it for now.
Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
Anything on there I should know about?
Oh no, I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah, I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing though, if that helps any.
Okay. Let's see. Hi. That's correct, madam. The main difference of the adult Happy Meal and the children's Happy Meal is like, yeah, they both have toys, but the adult Happy Meal has 10 nuggets instead of 3 nuggets if you choose the nugget option. It has large fries, and I think it was like any big burger, so it could be like a Big Mac or a double cheeseburger rather than... What I'm saying is that it's adult portions. It's adult portions, but there's toys. That's all it is. I've actually bought Happy Meals before. I think like late 2021, or was it early 2022? Because I was broke and I low-key wanted to look at the toys, but apparently sadly they were out of toys, so I just got the Happy Meal. But I was mostly broke, so I didn't really complain about the toys. So yeah, I was broke. What is a sad meal? Like a McDonald's sad meal? I'm guessing a Happy Meal is only happy because of the toy. For me, it's the food, because food makes me happy. It's only the toy? I see. I mean, if it's a kid, they'll be happy with the toy, but if it's...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
I think this is fine. Define.
For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is
I
triggered
never
by
bought any Happy
attempted
Meals in my life
interference with
again.
cargo,
I think
or
I
its
can count.
transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes.
I live near McDonald's, so I go to McDonald's every time. Like back in high school. I had technically in high school I had like 4 meals a day. Because of my high metabolism, I didn't gain weight, but I did get the negative side effects. Like I did get sick a lot. But the food was good. Like there was a time when my body just outright rejected beef. Identify new trigger.
There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed.
Scans for unusual.
Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Let's have a look.
Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this automechanical assist you?
Hi, I'm looking for your data logs.
Certainly. Access panel is now unlocked. Ejecting data log 17C. Alert. Failsafe protocol triggered. Kill mode initiated. Preparing to end user.
Wait.
Understood. This unit is programmed to facilitate user queries.
I guess a Samuel would.
Pause. User termination to follow.
Go ahead and pummel me. What's on the dialogue?
The ejected data log contains instructions to move cargo shipment 6, 8, 7, 5 outside the boundaries of the shipping yard. It also contains instructions to move randomized cargo shipments outside the boundaries of the shipping yard at intervals of 1 to 4 days.
I mean, what do you call it? Happy Meal toys tend to be like they're not bootleg, they're official merchandise, but they tend to be like simple. Well, except for the Pokemon cards and some of the Pokemon toys that was released for a while. So yeah, if you're selling knockoffs of cheap stuff, that's kind of sad, bro. Okay, what do you... Weird. I've had one. It was kind of weird. Like, you're tempted to swallow it, but then you remember it's gum.
Apologies. This unit does not have access to cargo inventory lists. Kill mode re-engaged. Have a nice day.
Zawaldo. Okay, I'm dead. Why are they after me? I mean, Zawaldo works, but this time I was outnumbered. Maybe I shouldn't run, because it will attract the other robots. And maybe I shouldn't use a scythe. mean, with lower level enemies, the auto works because when you slow down time, you see weak points and it works. I mean, it worked here too. I don't know how much I have left. This is a mature stream. If you spam, I will put you on timeout. If this isn't within your age range, then you could either stick to Sonic Frontiers because that's when it becomes really kid friendly. But in other games like this, yeah. Oh, it saved me here. Crap. The only spam I allow is song lyrics. Because no one likes spamming, chat doesn't like spam. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. Why aren't the humans doing anything? Yeah. Those songs are not allowed either. Like I said, songs aren't banned, they're the only spam I allow. Okay, that's not working. Crap, wrong button. Why won't you die?
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure? Ooh, I love this part. The big reveal. So tell me, what happened?
You've got a serious security problem.
What makes you say that?
Yeah. So it's not just you. I mean, most people don't know the song actually. It's my favorite song in Frontiers.
Hacking the Automex. So that was our skimmer's game.
Oh, because someone hacked them.
Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern.
The culprit didn't want you to. It was a cover-up.
So, our culprit had something specific they wished to acquire and used the random theft as a smokescreen. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that slug would soon possess it.
Snake, check your pocket.
Okay, that's very impressive. Don't ever touch me again. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Sure was, and whoever this device belongs to, that's our culprit.
Not quite, Inspector. That listening device belongs to me. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research.
Helen got me behind the theft. She's dead.
Yes, I do realize that. Thank you. You'll recall the thefts began in the week leading up to her death. Plenty of time to have
here's the thing.
Mechanical and program it to steal. She must have died before she could turn it off. Unbelievable. I helped her. Gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn.
Let this guy finish. Music doesn't have any age restriction unless the song has swears. You could literally have a kid's metal song as long as it doesn't swear. Like you could have like, I don't know, saying the alphabet as a metal song. That's just calling metal songs as as an adult genre is something that boomers do, because like, oh no, it's satanistic, kids shouldn't listen to it. It's only satanistic if it mentions unsafe stuff, like rituals, killing, drugs, violence, you know, those stuff. But the music, the metal music in Sonic doesn't mention any of that. It's just talking about how badass Sonic is, and yeah, because Sonic is supposed to be for teenagers, but in the West they decided to turn Sonic into something more kid friendly. Because Sonic is supposed to be 15, he's supposed to be hip and cool. In fact, most of his games are still aimed towards teenagers, they just attract kids. But I digress. I doubt it was personal.
This is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly. Helen should consider herself very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead, and that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground.
Yes, I found your motive, Cedric.
Yes, I suppose we have. There is, however, a slight chronological incongruency to it. I now have a motive to kill Halcyon Helen, but Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not.
Or maybe you didn't know. That's for me to decide.
Indeed. Incidentally, feel free to stop by after you clear me as a suspect. I won't even say, I told you so. Though I can't vouch for Eileen. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns.
Now, I mean, I'm going into a bit of overtime. You cannot begin to imagine how many kids grew up in like, yeah. I mean, the kids in Japan could... Sonic swore in English. I saw the clip. So, the Japanese kids didn't understand. So, yeah. So, it was fine for them, because they didn't know what the word meant. Fun fact, Sonic's Japanese voice actor, he's had the same one since, Sonic Adventures. He used to be an English teacher, that's why he could speak English. So let's do. Yeah, I'll go into a little bit of overtime so I could at least start the. I mean, a lot of those kids are grown up by now, because how long ago was Sonic X? I think it was 2005. So it's been quite a long time. I mean, I was a Sonic fan a long time ago, but I only recently got back to Sonic because after Sonic Boom, I kind of lost faith in the franchise. Well, more so by Sonic Colors, I kind of outgrew Sonic, but I didn't hate Sonic. I was still following the games. Sonic Lost Worlds kind of threw me out of the loop, like, what's this game? Then after that, I found out about Sonic Boom, and I'm like, oh crap. It was an attempt to, reboot the franchise. It didn't work. Like, there was a Sonic Boom cartoon, but the cartoon was a lot better than the games. It went so bad that they decided to undo the reboot. But from what I heard, they did keep Styx. Styx was a character exclusive to Sonic Boom, but they kept her in the main timeline. Well, at least hinted at her. So yeah. Then I was like, you know what? I'll check out Sonic Forces. I pre-ordered it and I ended up getting disappointed. Like, it had potential, but I won't say it was bad, but it wasn't great either. Like, they were hyping it up to have a dark story, but it didn't have it.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
That's why I kind of kept my expectations low for Frontiers. But I was surprised. Frontiers actually did pretty good. Probably Smarties. I'll stop by the front of the autopsy and save and end the stream. Okay. Up top. Yeah, I heard about Sonic R, but... Okay, I'll save here. So, I hope you guys had fun. Once again, this was just me rambling about random things like Sonic. I did. So yeah, tomorrow will be another stream of Fire Emblem Engage. I can't wait to do Fire Emblem Engage. What thing? Ara? You want me you want me to do that? I mean, I can. Okay, I'll do it since you're in the bedroom. but discovering things on my own. Like I said, tomorrow will be Fire Emblem Engaged. I can't wait to play that game. Sorry about this, but it's been a long time since I used this form. You probably can't see all of it. Like, ooh. It's a little too big for the screen. So yeah, I could play Fire Emblem Engage on my own time, but I think it's a lot more fun if I'm experiencing it with you guys. So I hope you guys had fun. Enjoy the rest of your day. Arara.